Welcome in, everyone. It is Tuesday night. You know what time it is. The Bama Standard is on the air. More importantly, the Bama Standard is on the air after an Iron Bowl victory. The Tide takes down the War Chickens 27-20. We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight, among other things. And by the way, Alabama is headed to Atlanta, their second home. Before we get started, I need you to do a few things for me. Hit the like and subscribe button. If you're over there on X, come on over to our YouTube channel, subscribe, be a part of our great family. Live chat, do your thing tonight. We need to hear from you. We will not be entertaining questions about Lane Kiffin, so go ahead and get that out your mind. We're talking about Alabama going to the SEC Championship. We'll save that for another podcast. If you're watching the replay, get in that comment section below. Show us some love there. We always love to hear from everyone. I'm your host, Justin Riley. With me, as always, as an all-star crew, we got the 1999 All-SEC linebacker, Marvin Constance. Roll Tide. And then the king of the strip, the man who's never short of anything to say, the illustrious Daniel Petty.
Let's go.
Where we going? Since Alabama has done their thing like we just advertised, we had to make this a big show. So what did we do? We went out and got two legends. That's right. We got two national champions in the house, two who are the best to ever play their position, and they are family. Welcome back to the stage, everyone. Trent Richardson and Reggie Ragland.
You're Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. What's going on, y'all?
What up, fellas?
What's
Yo, everybody good?
Everybody's good. Trent, I'm loving that microphone, man. That voice coming through. That's amazing.
Yeah, man. Took a little work, man. Learn how to, get around the technology and stuff now, in my old age, At least my kids
really?
know,
So really? You're gonna act like you're too old to know and understand technology.
Man, y'all listen, y'all know football put dog years on you. And
I'm older than you.
No, listen. Old fella, since you want to be so old. We know you old. You damn old. I'm old, but you damn old, all right? We get it.
Marvin played when they only had 3 channels, Trent.
Yeah, I see.
But I also
see you played with the leather hats. I see. Dang.
Savvy,
like he played with the damn leather hats, y'all. God,
hey, Trent, Marvin sent me his first helmet. That's his second.
Right here, Petty. So don't be a hater, Petty. It's right here, okay?
Yeah,
it's your high school helmet.
Every time I get on this damn show, he grab that damn helmet. Nobody give a damn, Marvin.
Hey, strap up.
Hey, man, that helmet made out of this cup.
You know what? That's your last one. That's your last. No, come here, feed into their nonsense now. Hold on. Hey, Don Parker, I played on Jefferson Pilot. And what is your point here, okay? We were trendsetters. We were ahead of the curve. We paved the way for the generation that came after us. What do you think Big Noon Sunday is? That's a glorified JP game, all right?
I wish they would have paved a way for you to not have to do a podcast in a closet, because that's what that looks like where you're at right now.
Oh, you know what? Hey, you know what, Justin? Again, that's your last one too. You got a local arcade.
Hey, Marvin. No, hey, Marvin, you not in St. Martin?
Nah, man, I'm you know what? I'm in the process of planning some adventures.
All right, let me know.
All right, he's in the closet, but he's gonna come out.
Oh shit!
You know what? You know what, Petty? You get no passes
out the closet.
None. You're done. All right. Hey,
man, it's like Mike Tyson says, this era has changed where man can talk trash behind the screen. Knowing I'd never say that in front of Marvin.
Depends on what you're drinking.
Internet thugs out there these days.
There's
a lot of internet YNs out there. Y'all better leave them alone.
I seen a few coming at Reggie and Marquise Mays. They awful brave, aren't they, Reggie?
Man, these folks ain't got no.
I missed it. What happened? Let me in.
All I just say is, like, everybody get mad at Ryan. He drops passes. Okay, cool. But 9 times out of 10, if he's doing it, it's a psychological issue when it comes to us athletes. If we messing up as athletes, it's normally time psychological. So you know what you do? You get that man the ball in an easy kind of way fashion and let that man go. Because don't get me wrong, I think we got number of dogs and playmakers on our team, but Name one other player on that team can change a ball game like him.
Jeremy Bernard.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Jeremy Bernard good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I ain't seen him change the game like.
Bernard carried us the first 4 games of the season.
But where he been at since?
I think we're also seeing what a healthy Isaiah Horton.
He been hurt.
Yeah, he's been hurt. He's been dinged up.
He's still rushing touchdowns.
Man, you was hurt your whole man. All of us was hurt at Bama and still persevered.
We was bred a little different, Reggie.
Yeah, y'all drink out the hose pipe, Reggie. These kids don't drink out the hose pipe.
So you saying we drank out the hose pipe and we were drinking aluminum? Okay, I get it.
But they ain't none of them outside playing with no shoes on right now.
They didn't play tackle football in the street on
Reggie,
concrete,
they doing
baby.
this right here, Reggie.
Hey, man. I'm gonna be quiet because I don't need these folks in my DM still. So
I grew up in the last generation that played outside and went outside with no adult supervision.
No, that was mine.
No, I ain't gonna.
That was mine.
We used to be all the way on the other side of town. My mom ain't have a clue where we was at.
Bro. We used to play in the creek with no shoes on.
Yeah,
nobody never told our mama where we was, but she know where we was
at all
times. We was at home before them street lights was on.
Yeah,
that is true.
I mean, I was a little bad.
With nobody dumb enough to do that, you knew when they had your ass at home.
Yeah, but you also had the neighborhood watching in your neck of the woods, Trent. You had the 5'2s keeping you straight, and you don't want to get them mad at you.
Yeah, we were getting into fights because of them. They were just hating on them, man, because they was Rakeisha kids. So everywhere we went, we were like, you was gonna have to fight.
So you're blaming the Usos on the issues. Is that right?
Oh no, they became part of the hood too. So. I mean, they was.
Them some big ass people.
Yeah, but anywhere it goes, like you go somewhere with them, you gonna have to fight. I mean, but it was like that with us all the time too. But yeah, they was they had a ring in their front yard. Like it was different growing up with them, man. And being the youngest in the group, listen.
Wait, did you climb the ring, Trent?
Did I get in the ring? Yeah.
Did you get in the ring with the Usos and Roman Reigns?
Well, you ain't had no choice. You had no choice. You had to.
Tell us how that went before we get started.
Man, listen, you knew that they were gonna be superstars, and I had to be by 8. You knew that they was bred for it. Like they had the stunts down. They was bro. Before Hardy Boys was Hardy Boys, like they was. Well, before we knew how big Hardy Boys was gonna be, like they was already doing stuff like that. Like, bro, they would take ladders and literally hit you in chairs and it was like real. I'm like, hold on, bro. Like, I know some of this gotta be fake because they can't be taking all this. But yeah, they was serious with this from a long time ago, bro. And it was crazy how hard those guys worked, man. Because people don't realize like they don't get an off season. Like, so they're literally traveling one day and they're on TV the next day. Like they don't get the 4 months off or something. What we get as athletes. They don't get all that off. So it's tough being in a wrestling world when it comes to family, and especially if your family's not in that world with you, it's tough.
Hey Trent, it's almost like the minor league baseball grind.
It is.
Yeah.
Trent, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Where you get your little doodally from? Two Estabrillo.
Here we go again.
You know what?
Every time, Trent. Every time you come on here, he turns into.
Listen, he's always speaking a different language, man. Listen,
to El Grande Americano.
Muy bonito. See.
Okay, you know what?
Listen,
Trent, we're gonna change the subject real quick because we're getting off the rails with
listen, everybody, okay.
Rosetta Stone over there.
Listen,
like
OG want everybody to know he'd been in prison before. OG been in prison before. He knows sign language also.
He's been reformed.
He speaks Spanish. Like what else? Like what, bro? He done been in prison. My uncle
he like attention, man.
No, Trent, you spent some time in Mexico, so you supposed to understand all of this.
See. That's what I went over there with, and this is what I left with. Glasses. See,
he knew how to ask to get to the bathroom and how to order a hamburger. That was it.
Baño. That boy want baño.
Polo. I need polo.
You get some chicken. That's it.
Baño. Yeah, see. ¿Qué quieres comer, bebé? Yeah.
Dude, freaky.
Moonlight.
Ahora qué?
All right. So this is brought to you by Rosetta Stone. Before we get any more crazy, Guys, we just played the Iron Bowl, and I need to get your thoughts on it. Look, it wasn't pretty, but the Iron Bowl isn't supposed to be. Before we get into Georgia, I need to know your takeaways. Start us out, Marvin, then we'll go to Trent down to Reggie, and I'll let Petty button it up for us.
Before we get into that, you said something earlier about they was getting into it. Fans was getting into it. Reggie they were getting into it with Mays too.
Oh, they always get into it with Mays.
They always get into a Maze. I come out of nowhere. I come out the blue with mine.
But my thing is, like, you talking about professional people that has actually done this. Like, so we telling y'all, like, bro, it's a psychological thing. And this to go back on the question that, I mean, what was said earlier, like, bro, like, that kid is a kid. Like, I went and looked at Julio's stats, and I know Julio's sophomore year wasn't his best year. Like, he had 600 yards, like 40-something targets or 50-something, 58 targets or something like that with only 4 touchdowns or 6 touchdowns. Now, Julio had me and Mark there, which, you know what I mean, we can run the ball, but at the same time, like, they got more, I ain't going to say more receivers than we had. But at the end of the day, man, like, when people have film on you from first year to the second year and they know what you can do and now they trying to switch you around and put you in different positions, it's different, man. Like, he's an outside receiver. He's
Trent,
not.
you know what it comes down to?
He's supposed to be a freshman this year. But everybody keep realizing the man came in early.
Reggie, but here's
the whole year early.
Here's the thing about it, though. You and Trent, y'all are the only ones who will understand on this call outside of me how difficult this really is. Football is not easy, and wide receiver is one of the more difficult positions. So if the man dropped a pass here and there, so be it. But to Trent's point, yeah, you give the man an easy completion. You throw him a screen pass or something that's easy. You build his confidence. You get him involved in the game. That's what you do.
We don't throw Ryan nothing short.
We don't do nothing.
You mentioned
no wide receiver screens. I don't see any of it.
You kind of caught my attention though. You said he's an outside receiver, and I do wonder the different skill sets of the two quarterbacks. I mean, Milroe could throw it 80 yards, and that was the thing. This kid's like a deer. He could run. We saw the athleticism of jumping. Well, as good as Ty is, Ty's more intermediate arm. He doesn't have the 80-yard bomb. And is that kind of hurt the ability? Because Ryan's not going to go over the middle as much as Horton and Bernard are, which have made them more viable options in this offense.
I mean, that can play a part of it. But I just think right now, bro, like people got film on him. Like, okay, you watch film on him from last year. Like, when you think about Ryan, like, people only remember his big plays. Like they don't really talk about.
Let him go get it.
Yeah, like, that's all they remember. But they don't talk about the other plays too. And so, I think people get caught up in just the big superstar plays. The plays that just come out of nowhere. That he's the only one. I mean, athletically, really can make those plays. That's on the field, as a 17-year-old kid. And so, and I hate saying, and Reggie, me and you going to bump heads on that because, we all came in young.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I came in kind of old.
But you know what? There's a different element to this. There's a different element to this that people don't even consider. Our offensive line, not the best. If you watch this past Saturday, there were times when 75 was just giving it up. I seen one play where
he's my least favorite.
The man. So here's the thing: you got right. So with that, how difficult is it to get off a pass that's going to require a 5 or a 7-step drop? Because again, if you don't have the time to run the deep ball, to run the route, you can't throw the damn ball because you got damn defense all over your ass.
Man, listen, that man been running for his life. That man been running for his life, and it's got Ty off balance. Like, if you look at it, he's throwing a lot of them off his back foot, and it scares me because he's floating a lot of his balls. Like, good thing he got good receivers that can adjust.
Yeah.
Because that one to Isaiah, that I think it was the first one.
Yeah, the one that looked like it was going out of the back of the end zone. That's the thing about it, though. When you don't have that time to get the ball off, you're right. You can't set your feet, so the throw is not going to be as accurate. And again, if you're trying to throw deep balls, you need a 5 to 7-step drop. If you can't even get to step 3, we screwed.
Because, like, I don't know if y'all remember
that play you were just talking about.
Because Ty was finna let one loose to Ryan, but I think his head got sacked, and Ryan was dead open running down the field. But something happened. Ty just got hit, but when you ain't got the time, you ain't got the time.
Well, that's what people gotta realize. I don't think Ryan is not in the play game plan. I just think that when it is time to go to him, I mean Ty running for his damn life, and
but also that's bull crap because the man didn't have a single target at all. You ain't try to get that man the ball.
Yeah.
Well, here's the
what I
thing.
think
Go
it is
back-
too, though.
hold on,
I
hold
think
on.
they
Go-
give him so many checks.
But go back and you look at that film and you watch how bad 75 play. They were on Ty's ass damn near the whole night. So again, and we know Ryan Williams is not going to run across the middle. He don't want them problems. So he's not going to get something that's going to be a 2 or 3 step drop. All of his routes are going to be 5 to 7 step drop routes, and Ty doesn't have the time to do 5 to 7 step drop routes.
No. Yeah, Trent, you were talking about that play. They literally are showing it on the ESPN thing where they're doing the top 25. He was getting hit in and throwing it off his back foot. You're right. I'm with you, man. I don't know how much to make Ryan the danger he is, man. You got to have several seconds to hit that deep ball or to get it. And he just
Let me ask you a question, Trent. Hold on, Trent. Trent, one second. I want you to answer this with whatever you're finna answer. How much do y'all work on timing as an offense? Everything in offense is timing. So if the timing ain't never right, what do you think's going on?
Listen, timing is the most important thing. Whether you're trying to time and set up your blocks, you're trying to set, as a running back, trying to set up your blocks. Timing, as in receivers, you got to get to that window. Timing on, how can you lead a receiver down the field? Like, that's everything. And if you can't have that, if he can't set his feet, he got to keep running. Unless we're going to keep bootlegging him every damn play. And we don't have a good enough run game to sit there and say that we're going to bootleg him every play. And so, I think what Ty can do with his feet is amazing with what he got. And so it's hard, bro, to sit there and say that we're going to be able to throw the ball 40-something times or 50-something times a damn game, and we don't have no block for this man or no run game to help him out, to balance it out a little bit. Now, I think this Saturday was the best that we played in a run game far as that first half went, to help out with the throwing game. The bootlegs came open. When you can move the ball like that. And I think this was game to, he had his bounce in him.
Like he had it. I ain't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, like he had a swagger back.
Yeah, like that injury, man. Like I think it plays a mental game, when it comes to that shoulder and stuff like that too, because it's close to the neck, all type of stuff. And then even with blocking, I don't think it's been his best year with pass protection. And that's the best pass protector we got, as far as protecting the quarterback. So it's just a lot, man, that, we've been beat up, and I think that this was going to be his game, and where he was going, we're going to put him up there, with the talks with, some of the, good backs out there.
Cause I'm gonna tell y'all this now. Georgia gonna watch that film, and they gonna send an extra rusher on our ass.
Oh yeah.
That brings up this question.
Hold on, Betty. Hold on one second. Reggie,
Marvin,
what you just said, if you go back and you watch the Texas A&M film, I said this before the damn game. I would line up my damn Ian in a wide 9 and give his ass a 2-way on Formby and eat his ass alive. And I said that before the Oklahoma game, and that's exactly what Oklahoma did to his ass. Put him in a bind, put an outside backer outside of him, give him 2-way go, and he is.
Venables was sending them over. He was sending their ass.
He was so damn confused. I was like, damn, I know I said that on the show, but y'all didn't have to really do it.
Now, Marvin, that's good because that leads into what I want to ask Trent. I don't think there's a better person to have on this panel to ask this question because Trent, and this isn't saying this because you're sitting here, homeboy. I've said this without you on here many a times. Argue you're one of the top 3 running backs to ever play at Alabama during your time here, man. You were special. So that question, we're talking about blocking, and then everybody's talking about none of these backs can pick up the block. And I get it. When you're who you are, you're from high school, you're not asked to block. You give me the rock and I'm taking it to the house. I know that's where all these kids come from coming out of high school. So my question is, how hard was it to pick up blocking and what do they got to do to pick it up? Because it seems like a huge problem with the running back room right now.
To me, it wasn't hard because it was always, to me, especially like jet protection and stuff like that. Jet protection is slide protection. When they slide, they'll make the mic. Who you block? Come on, Reggie, was that you?
No, I was just agreeing. Like,
Oh, I thought you had let one go.
No, hell no.
We're relaxed on this show,
That's
Trent.
the shit Marvin to do.
I was raised with manners, sir. Let's be clear.
I heard something. What the hell?
No, that was me agreeing with you. I said,
That Cole Williams in it.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, we ain't gonna fool with Cook Williams right now.
Oh boy, I gotta tell you, we was in that meeting. They fought in
Hey,
there.
hold on, man. Hey, man, be cool, man. Let's talk about what you just said. We're talking about man. We're talking about breaking wind now. Come on.
I'm sorry, y'all. Cole Williams face popped over my heels. All right, let me get it.
They don't know Cole Williams like we know Cole
I
Williams.
guess that brought back a memory.
No,
of
you got to
when
realize who Cole
Coleman
Williams is.
Oh,
For that, that's why he's laughing like that. Because Cole Williams is a different type of dude, but he's a great dude. But you just got to know who he is. That's why he's
the
laughing
most
like that.
Angriest, shortest. He's the black version of Coach Saban when it comes to
And no facial expressions. Hey, no, them facial expressions, them are top 5.
Well, I tell you this, he wasn't the worst running back coach to ever come to Alabama attitude wise.
No, he was a tight end.
He coached tight ends.
Tight end. Oh, well, he still wasn't the worst. Boy, I'm tell you something. Ivy Williams will go down in infamy, boy.
Hey, but Burton Burns might be the best running backs coach to come through Alabama history.
Ever. It's hands down. To me, he's the best running back coach ever to coach college football. I mean, you just check his resume before he got with us, with James Davis and C.J. Spiller and what's my guy from Tulane he had?
Play for the Vikings.
Yeah.
Name just left me.
So we so far off track.
Yeah, we so far
way off track.
That's what I was trying to say.
But that's
time's sake.
Blocking for running backs. What's the problem? How they fix it? All that good shit.
But that's the part of it. Like people, when you say something about being top 3, I'm a top 3 running back that ever played at Alabama because I could block. It wasn't just running for me.
Powerful.
And 5'2".
Yeah, like they couldn't take me off the field. Like I was always valuable, even if I had to play special teams. Like I had to be a part of it. And so for me, one thing I learned and one thing my brothers installed in me, like younger, like it was 2 ways to sit on that bench. And I learned my first one when I was younger. My brother always tell me, you don't ever fumble the football. The second one was, if you cannot protect that quarterback, your ass will not be on that field. And I learned that from Cole Burns. And we had a situation where our starter couldn't make the block, and I had to go in and make the blocks. And so that took away from certain carries because I would get my doggone my runs from the third downs, 5 yards out the backfield plays. I would get my runs from the screen plays on third down because when people knew I was going in, it was going to be a pass play. I was going to be blocking or something like that. So I would get my I would get my carries. Like I would get my plays. And so, man, that's a part of being a great back. I just think that, bro, that got to be a mandatory thing, bro. Like if you are not pass blocking, if you can't understand it, like for me, like the easiest thing to me is watch the safeties. When you got one moving around, you got one. You like whenever one moved, somebody got to replace somebody. And if it's blitz to one side, it's gonna be it's gonna be shaded over a little bit. Like, so the linebackers tell you lies. That's who's gonna lie and mess with your head. They ain't gonna never look at them. They don't never tell you the truth.
Grinning.
For what? Why would I?
You can be drinking water. He gonna tell you it's milk, and it's gonna be milk. Until he slap you.
All right. So now we gotta get to the game at hand. Before we do that, Petty, tell the folks who we are sponsored by, who's actually a new sponsor here for the Bama Standard Network.
That's right. Smith Infinity of Huntsville, man. If you were in that Huntsville area, check them out today. What is that? The QX90. I've got to get him on here. I'm still waiting on him to send the spill so Marvin can bring the thunder. But no, yeah, Justin Smith, longtime buddy. We got a great story of how I obtained a helmet off the sideline of the University of Alabama from this guy. I'm going to have him on, tell it one time. But no, Smith Infinity of Huntsville. Check them out today if you're in that Huntsville area, anywhere. Give them a call, man. Good people.
Absolutely. Yeah. Great folks. They want to sponsor folks like us, so they must be grade A. Or they're crazy. Either way, it works. They're here.
The Alabama, the RV Mafia. They're part of that.
All right. Alabama versus Georgia, part 2. But now things are a little bit different. A lot more is at stake. Alabama, regardless of what's going on, they always are getting up for this game. They are Georgia's father, so to speak. I better be careful about trash talking, but the record don't lie. Georgia, they get up for big games. Now coming in, Alabama seems to be struggling a little bit offensively. Georgia is hitting on all cylinders. So we're going to talk about Georgia, their side of things first. Like I said, Georgia's playing arguably their best football right now. Everyone's healthy. But in terms of offensive production, in comparison to the teams past, they're a little bit underwhelming. They're averaging 5.8 yards per snap. But don't let it fool you. They're nearly doubling opponents on the scoreboard, and they always seem to turn it on against big opponents. They got that two-headed monster at running back, Nate Frazier, Chauncey Bowens, and Gunnar Stockton has a little bit of go in his wheels. Zachariah Branch, Colby Young, and Oscar Delp, they can make some problems happen in that secondary. So, guys, does Georgia really change their formula going into this game? They seem to be humming at the right time. What do you expect from them offensively? Start us out, Marvin, then we'll go to Trent, down to Petty to Reggie.
Honestly, I don't think that Georgia's going to change anything. I think they're going to do what they've done to get them to this point. The thing that scares me most is looking at our team, going back, looking at last week and the previous weeks before that. If you go back and you look at the last 4 games, prior to Auburn, the defense was making progress. They were getting better. I feel like we took some steps back this past weekend. We started out good. We were up 17-0. Then all of a sudden, everything went to hell. And it seemed like we lost, our momentum and who we were. And it was like we deviated from the game plan. Something went wrong somewhere. So I'm just hoping that they can clean that up, because we know we've struggled with the run throughout the season. And that's one of the things we know Georgia's going to want to do. So we're going to have to stop their run game early and often, as we did the first time around, because, again, Kirby and offensive coordinator did us a favor last time we played them in the second half. They barely ran the ball. Had they continued to run the ball, they probably would experience more success. So I guarantee you, after going back and looking at that tape, they know, hey, we're going to have to continue to run the ball against this team.
Trent, where do you stand? Does Georgia really change up anything? The engine is going. Should we expect Georgia to be showing something different on the field?
I agree with y'all. I thought Georgia, and actually we said this on our show. Me and AJ was talking about this on our show, The Dynasty. Y'all check us out. We were just talking about this. We thought Georgia was the best team going into last week. They didn't impress me against Georgia Tech. I think quarterback only threw for like 100 and some yards, maybe 120 or something like that. Now they can run that damn ball. They can do that. But I don't think they have enough at receiver to sit there and say that that they can just beat us hands down, because they're not consistent enough when it comes to the big games. They haven't been consistent. That
and our pass defense is the better part of our defense.
I believe in our DBs more than their receivers. I dogging on pass defense has been amazing this year, and it's been getting better and better every week.
So is linebacker play.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, that defense, even the defensive line, man, like when them guys are on, bro, and healthy, there's something to be reckoned with, man. They're tough. Now when offense is hitting and Ty's on he playing like Ty, and they protecting him, giving him a few seconds, and I think we make it out of here, man, if Ty can move around in that pocket a little bit, and make some plays with his feet like the first game. I just don't think we overthink this game. Like I see Kirby overthinking it every time. Mm-hmm. Because Kirby can control the clock, y'all. I mean, they can run the ball all day. Yeah. And so, like, they always beat us time possession. Now, it's going to come down to the small thing, penalties. Like, it's going to come down to special teams, stuff like that. Like, that's what people forget about in between those damn lines. Like, special teams and penalties and all that other stuff comes into play, too.
Betty, where do you stand? Georgia can be humming all season long, but when they get to Alabama, there's a monkey on their back, and they forget how to be Georgia somewhat. And Kirby Smart doesn't know quite how to exercise those demons. Do you see something different happening this game?
No, man, and I think, man, to kind of echo a lot of what they said, but I'm on talk from a fan standpoint since these guys played, because I know once the ball gets put down, right, there's no what happened last time. Nobody's thinking about the history of the game, but nobody can also argue that there's something weird about when Georgia plays Alabama. They've been the better team the last several years, and Bama still beats them a lot of times. You can argue that all you want. But Bama's cost Georgia. Kirby would have 5 national titles if it wasn't for this Crimson team in Tuscaloosa, and that's a fact. So there's something to it, and now it's not just Saban. Well, Saban had his number. Well, he's 0-2 against the DeBoer. But, man, I think this plays into Bama's favor on the defense. You were talking, man, Stockton threw for 70 yards, 3.3 yards a pass this last game. And Bama's secondary is one of the best in the country. That's one of the top 10. There's a reason Womack's getting looked at for being one of the, head coaching jobs right now. The guy's good. He's dynamic, and we got us the team that fits this NFL defense. You're seeing what it can do, and it creates a lot of turnovers. That's why I'll be honest. The reason the Oklahoma game probably didn't go the way is the defense had created turnovers in other games where they didn't in that one. But it did. I'm with you, Marvin. It looked a little. There was the Auburn game got weird, but it always does. But man, Gunnar Stockton with Georgia, they're going to have to lean on the run. And Bama, if you sell out, stop the run, I think you're going to see a Bama defense that says, "Beat me throwing," because I don't think you can.
Yep.
Okay. Reggie, where do you stand? We kept talking about the secondary, but as I mentioned before, linebacker play has gotten a lot better for Alabama. Deontay Lawson, Nakai Hill-Green, and Justin Jefferson have grown up before our eyes, and that's been a difference in our defense and their production. They're not just grabbing people and falling down; they're meeting people in the hole, and they're making regret life decisions. So, how does this change things up for Georgia, or does it? Do they still play their game or modify it a little bit?
I'm going to say I like the way Green has came along. Once he started getting comfortable within the defense, like we've seen how JJ can play, and we know how Lawson can play. But once Green really got comfortable, he brought another dynamic to that room of physicality, and it's making everybody else play a little bit stronger. And that's my opinion. But if we don't tackle, I think we'll be in trouble, which we have been. But this past weekend, if we just get number 4 down for Auburn, when he caught it out in space and he scored that long run, if we just tackle that game is still slowed down, and I think that game don't become as close as it become. But I think that one single play, because we didn't tackle, is the reason that game became what it was, in my opinion.
I don't understand why these kids struggle to actually break down and make a tackle. It's not damn.
It's a focus thing, man. I think it's just a focus. When you out there in open space, it's a lot going through your damn mind. Like, man, this
Reggie,
man.
I was focused on one damn thing, annihilating his ass.
But Marvin, you guys get out there and they're not seeing a rolling donut. They're seeing real people that make.
Yeah, like y'all was taught to tackle. Like these kids ain't taught to tackle.
But like rules are different too.
Yeah, the rules might be different, but wrapping your damn arms around another human being is still the same shit to me out in open space.
Yeah.
It's still the same shit. Like when you go out there,
the Ruben Foster approach, just hit that in the mouth.
Exactly. But like guys like that, myself and Marvin and Rolando and all us that play, like we didn't think. I went to be honest with you, I didn't think that much when especially my job was to get his ass on the ground, and if I missed him, whoop-de-damn do. I'm gonna keep going. But I think as an old,
don't think like that. They be thinking like, man, I'm gonna be on Instagram, YouTube. I'm gonna be a meme.
But I will say this though. Besides that one damn play, them boys do run to the ball though as a whole. Yeah. And they all get there and they all pepper it like a bunch of swarming bees. But I also think too though, if the defense, like y'all know y'all talk about the run, but people don't realize Gunnar has came a long way this season since we played them. And he's the reason they going in the direction they're going. He's being smart. He's putting them in the right calls and doing what he's supposed to. He's being a good game manager, so to speak. But if you can get pressure on him and where he can't see over the damn line, because he a midget to me personally, but he's also a good player. But if we can get to him and make life difficult, that team will be difficult.
Well, I mean, he has demonstrated he can pass the ball. If you go back,
he can, but that's why you got to get to him.
Right. So he can do it. You just got to keep his ass uncomfortable.
Hey y'all,
Trent,
before we get off here, me and Reggie gonna get into an argument, y'all. And I
No,
know
we
why,
not.
because I'm gonna call him out.
Trent,
'Cause
I think you nailed it.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
I'm gonna instigate it. Tell me how to do it.
I'm gonna let him finish his question because we're gonna get in an argument because we had an
Trent,
argument.
I think you kind of nailed it.
You know what I'm finna say.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, this game's going to be
the guest. Go ahead.
A chess match that's a stalemate, and whoever doesn't make the dumb plays on special teams or turnovers or penalties, that's going to be it. Now y'all fight. I'm done. Go.
All right, but special teams always a given. Like if special team is perfect, don't do nothing stupid, you'll be out in the game.
Reggie, no, because our kicker is all over the damn
First of all, I'm not worried about that damn kicker. And he's laughing when he comes on the field. Now I like him. I ain't got no problem with him.
Man, listen, kickers.
I ain't got no problem.
We gotta give my man a break, man, because listen, we gonna need him.
Man, what I'm saying, like I feel like he's in a good position. He's good. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys ever talk to the kicker? Like what you said, you're gonna need him. Do y'all ever go up and be like, oh, "Come on, buddy, we got you back"?
The kicker, some of my favorite people I never played with.
We was cool with our kickers. You know,
you and Lee Tiffin hung out, Trent.
Yeah, we were. You know, and Shelly was different, man.
Yeah,
I didn't hang out with my kicker.
I love Shelly. That was my boy.
Hey,
AJ,
Shelly was different.
Somebody crapped an AJ kicker shoe, so y'all obviously didn't like that dude.
Oh, it's my God.
No, it was like.
Sounds
but
about
listen,
like
Mike.
Hey,
realize about
and this is the thing.
He was
and this is the thing. I wasn't there, but I know who did it.
Oh
yeah.
And it ain't for me to say. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Trent know who did it too.
I don't want to know.
So if you
Trent know, don't let Trent lie to you. Trent know.
Trent said, "I don't want to know."
Don't want to know.
My name Benny and I ain't in it, huh?
So, but for a small fee, you can get that gold membership, which will allow you to know the answers. So go ahead.
No,
I'm not kidding.
I don't need no fee.
I'm just kidding. All right, let's flip to the Bama side of things. What does Alabama do differently? So it comes with no surprise.
75 ass at home. Don't even
well there's that. Man, we've been struggling offensively. Here's the interesting stat, guys. We've only gone above 6 yards per play once since playing Vanderbilt. And Georgia's defense, they're on fire right now, only allowing 22 points a game. One thing that's very frustrating about this offense is we can't quite figure out how to put our foot on the opponent's throat. We tend to go missing in the second half. Trent, you mentioned before, the run game greatly improved versus Auburn, but now possibly no Jam Miller. So how is Alabama equipped to play keep away and be a running threat with Jam possibly out? Daniel Hill the answer, A.K. Deere the answer. How does Alabama adjust without Josh Cuevas? His absence was very glaring from a receiving and blocking standpoint.
I like him. We need him.
We got to have him. Here's the other thing, guys, and we talked about before, and this might get a little heated. Ryan Williams has been on a milk carton for too long. This is a game he needs to show up. And here's the big question. Is Ty Simpson really healthy? Let's talk about it, guys. What does Alabama need to do differently? Start us out, Reggie, and then we'll go to Petty, and then we'll go up to Trent, and I got a special question for you, and then over to Marvin.
Man, just lock in and stay focused on what the hell you're supposed to do. Like, football is a game of being hurt. You got to play hurt. Like, it's the difference between being hurt and being injured. You feel like you can get your ass out there and you can play. I don't want to hear nothing about you being hurt. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about it. But I think, man, if guys just go do what they do, we'll be all right, man. The mentality has always been the next man up. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, the running back position. Trent know that. I know that. Marvin knows. Everybody over here knows that. And then also, too, just play fucking football. Stop worrying about all that other BS, what we got to do different. Because we got the players. We got the team. Man, just put guys in position as coaches, man, to give these guys a chance to be successful on the field. And then we got the players to do that. And then me personally, and we keep talking about Ryan, man, get the man a touch. Get the man into the game. Get the man comfortable. Like, I get Marvin say he's an outside receiver. Shit, bring his ass into the slot, man. Give him a damn underneath route. Just give him the ball. Just let him touch it, feel it.
He got a concussion. I think the last time we did that, Reggie. I
don't give a damn what he got. He got to come on with it. Because you also got to realize, too, the man has never had down, like, I don't know how the hell I want to say this right now, but He's always had success on the field. And this is his first time not having the type of success that he never had. But he's still number 2 in receptions.
All right, hold on, Reggie. So
How the heck? No. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go.
No, I'm gonna help you.
1999 linebacker. I'm gonna let you go.
Hold on.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me
What you're
finish.
saying is he doesn't know how to fight through adversity.
He's learning, I think.
Right,
That's what I think he's learning to fight through that. I dealt with adversity when I first got there. It was a difference. I sat on the bench and learned it. But he's out in the spotlight. He's getting X, Y, and Z. And everybody keep talking about he's getting paid. Okay, guys are going to have slumps. But you know how you get out of a slump as a baseball player, what you do? You keep hitting.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you get out of a slump as a receiver? Coach, give him the ball or get your ass open to get the chance to just touch the thing. As soon as you touch it, go do something. Get yourself a bounce. Get into the game. That's how that works. And I think the people who complain about him dropping passes, like I said, he just got to get into it. He's learning to fight through it. And once he learns to fight through it, that man going to be back on the top. And don't be surprised if that man go for $150 with 2 tugs this goddamn weekend.
Man, come on. Manifest it. Come on, Jesus.
Let's go.
Petty, you get to pick up after that. That was pretty powerful stuff. What you got? What does Alabama do differently? How do they get out of this slump, especially with guys, key players like we talked about Josh Cuevas? That's a big missing piece to this receiving game, and having him out kind of affects the receivers as a whole. But go ahead, man. What does Alabama need to do?
Okay, and kind of in the same vein but different. Like, okay, the 2 worst people on the planet are, one is these new telemarketers that just change damn numbers. 2 is the armchair offensive coordinator. And look, I get it. They don't know what the hell they're talking. Man, they should have ran the slant. You know what? They're dumbasses. But with that said, don't be cute so much. And look, I get it. You can call the perfect play and somebody can miss a block and it not be good. You can call a dumb play and because Trent Richardson's a freak of nature, he's going to bust a 99-yard run. But man, I don't want to get blasted here, but I see a lot of Hugh Freeze cuteness in our offense at times. When you're up 17-0, I don't think you need to run the annexation of Puerto Rico. I don't think when you're playing East Tennessee.
That's a hell of a play, by the way.
It is.
Look, man, it worked. I don't think when you're playing East Tennessee, you need to be running it to your best offensive lineman who could get tripped and get a concussion. That's, again, I watched Hugh Freeze do that with Robert Condici, and the kid got a concussion and didn't play for 3 games because he wanted him to be a running back. Like, man, like the running games, there's 2 games now where the running games worked in the first half and gone away from it. First one we lost was Florida State. Did it against Auburn. All of a sudden we're like, oh man, there's the run game. And then it just disappears. I don't know if Auburn's making adjustments, all that stuff. Again, worst person on earth is the armchair offensive coordinator. But I think we're getting a little cute with some of the play calling. Man, let's just get to keep the main thing, like Reggie was talking about.
I love that. Okay, Trent, I'm going to direct a run back question to you. Jam out. Daniel Hill, love this kid, 240 pounds, bruiser. Reminds me a little bit of Derrick Henry in the way he carries the ball, but you got to have somebody who has a different running style. And we had no choice but to look to AK Deer. Now, look, Mark Ingram, when he's a freshman, built different. When you're a freshman, built different. So how do you prepare AK Deer going into this game and then get him settled in a matchup that's really everything's on the line? How do you get him ready? The kid's talented. There's no question about it. And we've been begging for his shot. Well, he's got it now. So what are you doing for this kid to get him ready for Georgia?
First thing first, Justin, you said he run like Deer. We ain't gonna do that. We
I'm sorry. Got a little excited, Trent.
And I like
sorry.
Justin. You got too damn excited. I like
Brought to you by Rain Body Fuel. Sorry.
Man, I love him as a player, but hey, I know you done had a couple on them rings.
I did.
A little excited, so
a little excited.
Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, but nah, man, I think I think
Lane Kiffin booger sugar.
He want to talk about Lane so bad.
I don't. I'm not. I just. Justin seems jacked up.
All right, reel it back in. Come on.
Made a little joke. Just one little joke.
Oh man. Yeah, man. I think I'm glad we ain't had no classes together with none of y'all. I'm glad I was not in the class.
See, here you go, getting off damn topic.
I'm just
Come
saying,
on.
I'm sorry, man.
Talk about Deer.
Deer,
Talk
AK
about
Deer, freshman.
Yeah, but I definitely think it's gonna be hard to replace Jam. I don't think you can. Because he is the best blocker we do have for pass protection, and he do know his craft. And so I do think Ty is more comfortable with him back there. And I think he was just coming into him, as far as having that bounce back. But man, I've been rooting for this dog on AK Deer all year. And actually had a conversation with somebody. They wanted the kid to play. But it was kind of a situation where they didn't know where
Richard.
Well, they didn't know what Jam was gonna be with everything. And with his injury and stuff like that. And they didn't want to burn a kid red shirt. And because that kid can really go. To me, his running style is the running style that I can get jiggy with. Like that's the type of running back right there that could have his running style could have played with us. His running style. I'm telling you, the kid's smooth. He run hard. He falling forward. Staying squared. He know when it gets skinny. Like I'm talking about. I had to sit there and watch the kid a few runs that he did have, and the kid was amazing. And so I've been rooting for this kid all year. So I don't think we in bad hands when it comes to the run game. Now we got to be realistic when it comes down to it. How much we're gonna run the damn ball? Because we have been excellent and great in any Georgia game and in the Georgia games at throwing the ball. And so do we go away from that? What we've been so good at. When it comes to those situations. Because you look at that last touchdown Ty had. When he's comfortable, he's great. He's the best player in the nation when it comes to that. When he was back there, he's seen that small window. And that's what the timing is. That's what we was talking about earlier. That's what that timing is, and being able to be comfortable. So when we can do that, we can play with anybody.
All right, Marvin, it's up to you now. So what does Alabama do differently in this game? I know it's the 11th hour. You really can't change a whole lot, but I got a feeling that we have something special for Georgia. How do you see this coming out?
I don't see it as being something special. There's no plays that you're going to have in your playbook that you saved specifically for the SEC championship game. You probably burned through those in all the close games we played this season. To me, this game comes down to the same thing that every game comes down to, whether you're on offense or defense. To me, every football game is won based off one thing and one thing only, or two things: timing and trust. Timing that you're going to be where you're supposed to be, and your teammates trusting that you're where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. Because the quarterback's trusting the running back to be there to chip, he better be there. If he's trusting the receiver to be in a certain spot, when he's throwing that ball, he needs to be there. On defense, if you expect the outside backer to fill a gap, he better be there. So timing and trust are the two things that are going to win or lose you any football game. So I'm hoping that they've worked on timing and trust this week, because if you look at the game from last week, the timing and trust, it looked good in the first quarter, about midway through the second, and all of a sudden you've seen that timing and trust go out the damn window. Mm-hmm. Now, they found some of it late in the game in the fourth quarter when needed, but again, in a lot of cases, it looked like the timing was off and Ty wasn't trusting things. So that's how you see the two work together. You have to have timing and trust.
Well said.
All right. With that being said, Marvin, so do you go into the game plan? Like, yes, it's a big game, but me personally, I'm going in that thing with a simple playbook and a few plays I know my guys can execute and run fast. It doesn't matter what you call, like you said, or what you run. It's all about how you execute the call.
And Reggie, to be honest with you, if I'm going into this game knowing that how Georgia's front seven likes to play and how we struggle with running the ball, I'm going to do some rollout, some sprint out. I'm going to do some screens. I'm going to do a lot of things to get Ty on the perimeter to set up some throws. So that way we can hopefully slow that damn defensive line down. Because again, when you get Ty on that sprint out, now you can start throwing it back to a screen, potentially middle of the field. You can start setting up those tunnel screens and things along those lines. But you have to do things to take away the defense's discipline. So if you don't do things to take away that defensive discipline, we're screwed because we can't run the damn ball. We've demonstrated that through 12 games.
Yeah.
Trent, you had your hand up for a while. Were you going to testify? What you got for us?
I can't say we can't run the ball. We can. We're not committed to it. And right now,
that's true.
It's the wrong time to say that. We just committed to the run all of a sudden, right?
Yeah.
But I think this, bro, and to be real, only how we win this game, we got to start fast and we got to finish stronger than what we started. We got to finish stronger than what we started. Because one thing we have noticed, the last 2 times we have played them, we start fast. We come out that thing and we blowing them out. Or at least we feel like, at least we know that, hey, we can control this game. But when that second half come and Kirby go make his adjustments, man, we be shaking like a dog on coke at a cookout, don't it?
Well, Trent, the thing about it, you go back and you look at the Auburn game from last week. Same thing happened. We started fast, went up 17-0. Next thing you know, we're in a tie damn game at 2020. Like, what the hell happened?
We got comfortable, man.
Don't put ourselves in that situation.
Do we see this team play a complete game from the first damn whistle to the last whistle? Again, it goes back to timing and trust. We had it through a quarter and a half. And then midway through the second to about midway through the fourth, it wasn't there. We were not who we were supposed to be from midway through the second to midway through the fourth. That's why we ended up in a 2020 ball game. At what point you have to finish the game?
Listen, I've been saying that all year, and I've been saying that for a reason. And what's crazy is the best thing it is right now. We still ain't pulled a full game together. And so why can't we go out this Saturday and have our full game?
Well, here's the thing a lot of people don't understand. Trent, Reggie, y'all will understand this. The way our deficiencies with the run game have gone, that allows teams to be able to play the run with 7 in the box. If I can play the run with 7 in the box, I'm going to eat your ass live on the pass game. Same thing that happened against Oklahoma. Now corners can squat on routes because they never got safety help over the top. That all goes back to not being able to run the ball. And again, it goes back to what? Timing and trust. Those DBs, those corners, timing and trust. They're timing that route and they're trusting that damn safety is over the top to help them in the event that, that they gamble on his pick and they don't get it, that the safety comes down and he makes that tackle. So again, but those are the things that we have to work on our side as well. Because again, we haven't done it very well offensively. And again, if teams can play us with 7 in the box and stop our run, you're going to see defenses continue to gamble, squatting on routes as they've been doing these past few weeks.
Well said. All right, Marvin, we're going to the SEC championship. What do fans need to have?
WillSports.com, baby. Grab your title towel, baby. Enter the promo code, the Bama Standard, for your 10% off discount. I have a strong inclination you're going to need it on Saturday. I feel like this team is going to show up and they're going to do what they were supposed to do all season long. This may just be the time we see this team peak. So when they peak, you make sure you have your title towel, baby, to celebrate the peak, and visit WillSports.com, enter the promo code, the Bama Standard, for your 10% off discount.
Yes, sir. Bring it. Now, we talked about trust. Well, in games like this, turnovers sometimes make a difference in how it all falls out. Alabama has actually done very well in this department here until recently. Ty went on a 7-game streak where he turned the ball over, either interception or fumbled. But Alabama, on the flip side, defensively is great at creating turnovers. So in a game like this, who do we trust more in terms of the quarterbacks, Ty Simpson or Gunnar Stockton, when it comes to protecting the football? Start us out, Reggie, then Daniel, Trent, and Marvin.
Man, I ain't going no damn Georgia. Shit. I'm going with Ty, man. Like, yes, he might have had a struggle, but he also kept us in the game, man. And he's a smart player. He gets the ball to where he needs to get it, man. But I just think this might be the game he need to take chances, man. Take that chance. Because me knowing Kirby, being around Kirby, being in the same room as Kirby, and knowing how Kirby thinks as a coach, knowing how that O-line being, he's going to get them. He's going to bring it. So I think, man, it might be out of the get outside the box. Use your feet a little bit more. Get outside the box and let that thing go. You might let it go a few times out during the game. And I feel like we haven't seen that all year. Him just letting it loose. Like he throwing it good, but him just letting it loose and not giving a damn. And I think this might be the game to do that in. So
all right. I love it. Patty?
I actually trust Gunner not to turn it over more than Ty, but I trust Ty to make a big play more than I do Gunner. And I would rather have the big play, even with the potential of the turnover, than the guy who's going to be conservative and throw for 70 yards. So, and again, against a defense like Alabama, yeah, you play conservative, you're going to get your butt beat. So give me the guy. I do trust Gunner to not turn it over, but I trust Ty to make the big play.
Well said. Trent, talk to us.
I believe in my guy, Ty. I've been raving about him 2 years now. And to see him when he playing lights out, when he's composed, when he's comfortable, and when he know he got to move with his feet, when he's taking charge and just playing ball, like he's unstoppable. He's kept us in Morgan. Listen, we'll be in trouble. We didn't have Ty right now.
Absolutely right.
A lot of and we talk about turnovers. I feel like really this year he might have made a few of his turnovers bad. But a lot of them, bro, they not catching the ball or he's running for his damn life.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like, so we can't put that all on Ty. Like, and bro, that's a team effort when it comes to, man, listen, if you're touching my quarterback, man, we got a problem within ourselves. Like, that one right there should always be protected. That's a platinum deal. So them guys got to dig deep, man. So I believe in Ty. I don't think Ty gonna turn it over like that, and if he do, he's gonna definitely make the biggest play out there.
All right, Marvin, close it out.
I mean, if I gotta answer, I'm gonna go with Ty because I played at Alabama. But honestly, I'm not so much as worried about either quarterback. This game will be won and lost between Alabama's offensive line and Georgia's defensive line. This game will be decided right there. Neither quarterback, they'll have an impact, but not enough to say what's going to be the difference in the game. That's going to come
baby,
in that damn trench. Our O-line, Georgia D-line is what's going to determine who wins this game.
That's the tell as old as time in this game.
How much time we got left, y'all?
Here he go.
Whatever you need, Trent. Go ahead.
Come on.
So my question to Reggie: is Georgia still the damn standard? Because you said a couple years ago that Georgia was the new standard.
Oh, they still
hold on, time out. Hold on. Before you answer though, what is the grading? What is the criteria, the scoring criteria for so we'll understand?
What you mean?
What makes what are you judging the standard based on when you say is Georgia the new standard?
Who done won the most damn games?
Okay, so now we know the criteria now. Okay, go.
That's Georgia by about 13.
Like, what are we talking about? Is it a what?
Wait, overall games or head to head? What are we talking about?
So this is the context. So when Kirby was starting to get on their run for how many every year, at that particular time, nobody wanted to see Kirby. Be honest, but us.
We beat them.
I just said us. I said us. We the only ones that could beat Kirby. We are the only ones that could beat Kirby. We are the only ones who can beat
that's why
Kirby.
We're going to always be the
Think about that.
Well, hold on, Reggie. I got to ask this. Since we were the only ones that could beat them, then aren't we still the damn standard?
What they do?
Hey, Marv, let me tell you something. And just like, and who knows me knows I like to cuss. Don't get on him and make me cuss you and him out.
Oh, please do. Please do.
Don't play with me.
What they do?
All right. But let me ask you this though. But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. When's the last time we won that championship?
2020.
Last time
when they took the Denny dog out of the stadium.
Yeah, there's that.
And they won it 2022. So you have a 2-year separation.
And guess who we had to beat to get there?
Who we beat?
Without Nick.
Roll Tide.
Nick was at home with COVID. Take my spot. You can have him.
I'm sick of your motherfucking ass.
That's what we call a mic drop, folks.
hey, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna say this, and y'all can go give me, as Bobby Williams would say, kiss my fucking ass.
Well, Trent, mission accomplished, I believe.
That was beautiful.
All right,
well executed, Trent.
roll Tide and drink you a Coke.
All right, one last question. We know that our offense has had issues, in 1992, it was win on D, count on me. Is the Bama defense enough to win this game if we struggle offensively?
Hell, if it's the same defense that showed up for the first and fourth quarter of the Auburn game, yes. Don't bring out whatever the hell you bring out in the second and third quarter. Leave that
Keep
shit,
that shit to yourself. keep it to yourself. But even then, even then, the defense still did good in those 2 and 3 quarters. They just didn't tackle that one play. Other than that, when you on the damn field, but when you on the field,
if you think about that play too.
That's like saying we played a good game but didn't score as much.
Hold on. But I was also y'all don't ever like let me finish.
No, sorry.
But me and Marvin are the only ones who understand what I'm about to say. Cause we play defense. It doesn't matter how good your defense is. If you steady repeatedly putting my ass out there, eventually I'm gonna give up something.
Oh yeah, and that's
eventually I'm gonna give up something.
Yeah, we got to help the defense out. They're good enough to win this game. But we at least got to put up 14-20. I say we got to put up 14 points.
In this series, the first one to 24 usually wins.
But you know the thing about it, though, Trent, to your point, how do you help with defense? You help them with the run game.
Yeah, you got to be able to help with the run game.
Because you keep the clock running. You keep the chains moving. Mm-hmm. You're getting 3 and outs, and that clock is stopping. That is the worst thing you can do to your defense. Because we be on the sideline looking like, can y'all do something? Just do anything.
Listen, I done had Roe come up to me. 3, go and get in there and go be our spark. He'll tell me, go get in there and go be our spark. Freshman.
He's saying they could do something because his big ass tired over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Guess what I did? Yes, sir.
I don't think guys still understand, but when them offenses get to rolling, well, hey, if it wasn't for, and even then, I was mad as hell, but I'm glad the play happened. When Kenyon ran it back, I was happy as shit. But I wouldn't have had to take my ass right back out there. Because when he ran it back, if you could see me on the sideline, I had a damn oxygen tank on my damn nose like this in Arizona. I was sitting on the bench, and all I could do was just raise my hand. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, Deshaun Watson again?
Reggie, you know what it is, though. A lot of people don't realize how difficult it is to make a tackle when it's late in that fourth quarter and you tired as hell and you mentally tired too.
Yep.
And the running back or receiver, they know what they're going to do. You got to sit there and figure it out. And you already fatigued, man.
Man, come on.
How difficult it is to tackle.
I tell people this all the time.
By that time, it's about, because the way college is now, or how many plays. God, I know when I was coming through, it's probably like 40 to 50 plays in a game. But now it's 70 to 80 damn plays a game in college football. That's Reggie, a lot of damn running.
Reggie, when we played Tennessee in 99, I played 79 snaps. They were rotating Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry. So I went home and went to sleep.
Jamal. No, your ass was, hey, you got on that plane and you went to sleep then.
No, we played in Tuscaloosa, thank God.
Oh no, you good then. You good.
Yeah,
listen, I tell people this all the time. I said, man, you might can hit me once, and this what made me a great running back. You're gonna have to hit me for 4 whole quarters, and this 230, this coming at you all night, and I'm not gonna change. My engine gonna keep being the same. So you hit me, I'm gonna get right back up. I'm gonna smile.
Side note, because since you talking about arguing, I'm gonna hit your big ass for 60 minutes. But you gotta understand too, though. I'm used to hitting mugs like you in practice. I'm used to that. No, Trent. I don't give a Trent. Like I told you, Trent. Like I told you,
Reggie.
I don't care about none of that.
Listen, Reggie, you still ain't played nobody like me and Mark. You not doing that, my boy.
So Derek,
you still ain't played nobody like me and Mark.
Like that's the Heisman winners. Heisman winner ain't like you and Mark.
Nobody like me and Mark.
You, T.J. Yeldon, Eddie. Charleston, you trying to tell me my dogs ain't like y'all?
Nah, you put Ed in there. You put Big Noodle in there. But I'm talking about
Alvin Kamara ain't like y'all?
Listen, I'm talking about playing like me.
Alvin Kamara ain't like y'all?
Reggie, I'd have folded Trent ass up in the hole.
Nobody has done what me and Mark has done.
Man, he think he bow-legged over there.
Trent, that's all you'd have heard, Trent. And you'd have been looking up like...
He think he bow-legged.
Marvin, you weren't big enough.
I played at 245 with a 525-pound bench press
245,
and a 650-pound squat.
My linebacker
and I could run, sir.
My linebacker.
I played at 250, 255, and it just depends what I ate the day before.
I was gonna watch film on you. 240? Nah, man.
245, and I would have took your lunch because that 525-pound bench press, that 650-pound squat, I would have unloaded all on you.
But listen, what you got to think about too. After we get done eating that doggone meal, I'm 242. I'm 245 too. After we get done eating that doggone meal.
It was the reason why I was on the cover of all the magazines with the title of the South.
Hey, Mar, that just means I ain't got to run that far for his big ass.
Right.
Have you ever seen me get caught from behind? You must forgot I was 4'3".
But you also got to realize too, Trent. Y'all playing inside. Go that Clemson offense that had everybody spread it out, and I got to go run in space is different. I can go hit you all day the way y'all style of play y'all had, but that shit ain't easy. Hit mud, you got to go sideways and got to go catch. You got to go run down. They don't understand that.
Oh no, I get that. I get that, my boy. That's a different offense. But
that's why these linebackers are $105 now. They got to go run.
They got to run.
That's what we was built for at that time,
Reggie. Ain't nobody 260 gonna play inside linebacker in the National Football League or in college. Glenn Schumann told me out his mouth, I'm looking for my linebackers to be 225, 230.
Now.
Exactly.
Yeah, now.
215.
Now.
No, yeah, we talking about now.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. 15. Okay, I was in the league 10 years. I was still in the league. It'd be my 10th year. When I first came in, 10 more years before then, I'd have been a first rounder. But because the way the game was going, I still would have been a first rounder if I had this heart condition.
Yeah,
but the way the game was going, these folks trying to not make me a Mike. I'm a Mike. I don't give a damn what you say. I can run with these little motherfuckers. I can run.
I agree
Don't get me started
that.
on this league shit. Don't get me started.
I agree with you.
All right, let's get to the audience questions.
I feel like we're in a cross-generational locker room war, and it's freaking glorious.
It's freaking glorious. We could do a whole episode just this.
Man, but the thing is, like we were so different though. Like Mark, like nobody was hitting Mark in that hole. Like Mark was slippery. Then he gets
I did it when he played with the Saints.
I'm talking about college ball right now, man.
Look here, I ain't trying to hit none of that.
No worries.
I ain't trying to hit none of that.
Bro, I'm telling
he gonna say something crazy, and I'm gonna get off and go to Home Depot and get me some turf, put upstairs.
Listen, I'm already ready whenever.
Yeah.
I done called you plenty of times.
Hold on now. Let's don't do that because that time we was at Mike and that knee acted up.
Don't do that, my boy. I call all the kids in there, my boy. Don't do that.
We can get this on a Bama Standard Live, and
we can. Charity event.
Tables on it.
Hey, that man knee said, that man knee got acting up. He said, "No, I'm good, Reg." Yeah, I'm kiss me when I get. I'm gonna wait till you get healthy.
I'm always ready to go when it comes.
He said my kids was right there. I can't do it.
Conditioning. You talking about conditioning on some cement? Nah,
you gonna cry in the car?
Not today. My knee swelled up. No, y'all got it on this dog and on cement. Y'all want to condition? Nah, y'all.
It was turf.
With you, Trent. Now,
don't talk to my boy Trent like that. Don't do that.
When them knees get to talking to you, you gotta listen to him. I'm with you.
Look here, you talking to somebody? Workers' comp got me certified for life on my left knee.
You to run condition? Nah, that's different.
Trent said, "No, I can't do this, Mike. I'm good."
Yeah, you got it, big dog.
Let's get to the audience questions real quick, guys. They've been waiting for a while. I believe Crimson, bro. Could we see Julio and Mays as the new wide receivers coaches? I hope so.
You know why I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna let Trent and I'm gonna let Reggie follow this up. It's real simple. Most of these coaches, when they're hiring coaches, they want to hire people who can recruit, and they want people who are experienced recruiters.
But them two people know how to talk to people.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Because every time I see Julio, he's always giving somebody some game or, giving guys words of encouragement. So if he can go tell somebody, mama that.
Well,
but it's the difference. But Mays and him are opposite. Mays will just be a little bit more vocal and louder with it. But I can see Mays going somebody in my house and tell mama, I got your son. I'm gonna tell your son how to I'm gonna turn him into a man if he listen.
I would love to see it, but again, we all know in this world of coaching, when they go out and look for coaches, the high coach say he's a great recruiter. They'll say that before they'll say he develops talent.
But I'm gonna tell you this: the way NIL is, you ain't got to recruit shit. You just got to make sure you got a big enough check for that.
Hey, I would love to see it. Please bring him.
Yeah, you ain't got to talk no damn body here.
Please bring Mays, if anybody.
Hey, because if you tell me I'm getting 25 a month, 25 a year to go recruit kids, I'm gonna leave too. Drop the mic.
Oh, I'll tell you like this. Would they be the best coaches to do it? Yeah, I think they would be the best at the position to do it. Would they allow it? I don't know if they can accept the coaching that them guys gonna give out. They gonna give some real coaching, like coach how they been coached, because this means something to them. Because we're not trying to make a name. This is why I tell people, like, I don't know why they don't have, and I get it. They got and they got a chap in Denzel there, but like on the field guys, like, there's no reason why we shouldn't have Bama guys in there that played there. When you go look at Dabo, when you go look at Georgia sideline, I mean, I went to visit Dabo this summer. I think he had 33 guys that played there, working there and on the field. I think that make a difference because guess what, y'all? We don't need the name. We done made our name. We done played our ball. We ain't trying to go to the next big, like, bro, this is home for us. We want this university to always be good. And I'm not saying that the coaching staff ain't good, but I'm just saying I think it's just a difference when it comes to guys that actually played there and it means something too.
Quick question. I don't know the answer to this. Maybe one of y'all do. Is the requirement still to be an on-the-field coach, you still have to have a master's degree? Because you used to have a master's degree to actually be
I don't
coach.
think so, because Sap was on the field. They paying Sap. Sap was on the field.
Okay. No, I'm saying you used to have a master's degree to be a college coach, to be a full-time college coach. That was like university policy across the board.
But why?
I know, because it's a higher education.
You get an education and a degree in coaching. Like, when have we got a degree in coaching?
All right, but I'm gonna say this though too. When, like, I get it, like, they want guys to be coaches and stuff like that, which was cool. But sometimes it's just better for us just to come back. But you don't see a lot of guys come back no more.
You know why?
You know what though, Reggie? And the reason why I just asked the question I asked, because my question, the reason I asked it, are they using that to potentially be a gatekeeper?
Man, listen, we can get into why guys don't come back to Bama. But listen,
I think we should do that on the side, because I got my own opinion about that, and I'm pretty sure you do too.
We all got the same opinion.
We all got the same opinion about it, but you can't say you want guys to come back when guys feel like they can't come back.
Just know this. Okay. I've went to the head coach and I talk to the running back coach every time I see him. I went to the head coach and I said, Coach, anything you need, I'm here. Period. And I put it out there. And every time, every year, at least twice. I ain't finna be begging. I ain't gonna make it seem like I'm begging. But bro, like, it's been put out there that I want to be a part of it. So
okay. Real quick, we got Cody Stevens.
Mistake, by the way, something y'all talking about. I think that's one of the biggest mistakes, and you've seen it all throughout the history of college football with regime changes, where they kind of start cold shouldering or maybe not being so invitive of other groups. I think that's one of the gravest mistakes of any new coach.
But my thing is, like, we care about this stuff, man. We care about these
kids.
That's why. About, like, why not have us around? Like, we the only program out there, bro. If you look, like, it don't look like us in there. And when I mean us, like, it don't look like it's supposed to be our facility. Like, it's a whole bunch of foreigners. Not saying anything bad about it, but it's like it's a whole bunch of people that don't bleed that crimson. And I ain't saying these guys can't coach, but it's different.
But it is different.
Trent, and it ain't talking about just to be the coach. Like invite us in, like Reggie's saying, like invite, like make us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we feel like we was that foundation that started this, or helped start some of it.
That goes back to looking at look at the culture. Look at Miami. Miami does a great job of it. There are schools that get it right.
Okay, let me say this. You always see former guys who are out the league in Miami on the field, being able to be on the field, watch games. Besides when guys are in the league, how many former guys do you see on the field? during the games.
I know a few that are down there.
But who?
Well, a few of them were turned away recently, but I'm not gonna
No. He ain't talking about Alabama. He talking about other schools.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like you see hella former players.
Yeah, it's a lot at other schools.
Yeah. You don't ever see that at Alabama. Very rarely do you see that at Alabama.
Let's get to the super chat. Thank you, Cody. $5. Just out of curiosity, the offense not being able to put teams away in the second half. Is this the defense adjusting or something else?
The defense definitely adjusting. But I don't know what
everything down completely. Yeah.
To put teams away, you got to score.
Yeah, you got to score.
And defense, we doing a job. They doing a good job of getting off the field.
Like
we got to put up points.
I would start off the second half with a 2-minute drill. Like for real,
to get guys back in the floor.
Yeah. Like because somebody gonna come out flat, right? Because they got to get back into it. You know what I mean? But if you start off with a doggone 2-minute drill or tempo football, you catch those guys off. You know what I mean? You'll catch those guys that's less lacking on that defense.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way. But you think about this as well, Trent. Though, when he's talking about putting teams away in the second half, we don't have a 4-minute offense because we can't run the damn ball.
No, I ain't talking about 4 minutes. I'm talking about 2 minutes.
No. I'm saying no. I know what you said, but I'm saying to his point when he said not being able to put teams away in the second half. How do you put teams away? It's usually with a 4-minute offense. That drive when you're wearing that damn defense out and you're putting your foot on their neck and you're asserting your dominance. But you have to be able to run the ball to do that, though.
But that's why I kind of like Trent's idea. If you ain't got that, then go with the 2 minutes so you get up enough where you ain't got to have the 4 minute.
But the thing is, though, Bama get those opportunities, though. Like, even the game we lost, like we had a 6-minute drive before. Was it a 6-minute or 8-minute drive? That was it Oklahoma. That last drive that we had was like a 6 or 8-minute drive. Like, so we can't say that we don't have the long drives when we need them. We do. I ain't saying that we the best at running the ball when we need to, but like those long drives, we still get them some type of way. Whether we come out with a penalty, whether something happened, we end up getting or we converting on third downs because Ty have been a monster at converting on third downs with that crossing route to Brooks.
Let me refine my answer a little bit. And Reggie, you can tell me if I'm wrong here. When I said 4-minute drive running the ball, a defense, we would much rather you in the fourth quarter pass the ball than run the ball because we already tired as hell. So when the offensive lineman leaning on you, that's when you finish people off. That's when you put them away.
I get what you're saying.
If you running the ball in the fourth quarter on me, that means that game is either tied or you up on me. But me knowing who the guys I play with, run the football if you want to. Yes, you getting 3 yards or less. That was our goal.
Well, we talking about our offense and putting things away. We ain't talking about y'all.
I'm telling you about how Reggie thinks. I'm throwed off.
They ain't ready, Reggie.
I'm throwed off.
Speaking of offense, MFR Jones 1. I got a question. Ty uses the play clock close to 0 a lot of times to adjust the calls. Does that give opposing defenses a jump on the line because of the play clock being low and timing that jump?
Yep.
No, because I'm not looking at the play clock if I'm a defender. I'm not looking at that. Hell no. I can't look at that because if I look at the play clock and they hike the ball, my eyes all over the place. I gotta keep what I'm supposed to look at. I'm not looking at the play clock as a defensive guy.
And in Ty, you know what I'm doing? I'm looking at what I know is my weakest link. I'm looking at what I know a defensive coordinator wants to exploit. I'm looking at where the blitz is potentially coming from, and I'm adjusting everything I need to adjust to potentially save my ass back here. So I'm gonna take as much time as I need to get my protection right and get my offense in the right situation to give us the best chance of winning.
I hate it because you're in practice. You're on a timer. You got a stopwatch. Coach Saban them always had a stopwatch. They timed every play. You run a 40 because it's 4 seconds, right? Every play is 4 seconds average, right? And so for me, when you get down to 0 seconds or you getting down to the last second and we need them damn 2 timeouts that we burned early in the third quarter or early in the first quarter we needed and now we just got Ty launching the ball up in the second quarter. Like that's like what are we doing? Like don't give him so much that he got to overthink it. Like I think they're giving him 2 or 3 plays in one to where he got to check to everything. And I think they're already in the West Coast playbook. Anybody know in the West Coast playbook, they tell you exactly what everybody on the field is supposed to do. To the offensive line, to the X, they tell the Y, it tell the Z, it tell the fullback, it tell the running back. So it's F this, it's H that, it's X, Y, Z this. Like, it's telling you the full play. So it's taking a long time, and you only get 15 seconds in your helmet now, right? And so you still looking at somebody trying to get the signs at the same time. So it's like, what are we doing? Are we giving him so much to where he's overdoing it, and to where it's like, bro, like some of these plays, like we can just run the ball. Like we checking it so much to where it's taking so long to develop. And now these offensive linemen, they got to talk, right? They got to be able to talk and adjust too at the same time. So I just think it's too much on them.
No, but you got to take into account, Trent, once he goes to the line of scrimmage with whatever play they send in, that defense is going to show certain things. They're going to make adjustments. They're going to move. So he has to do what he has to do to ensure that he's getting his ass not getting killed, because he know he has some deficiencies on that line. So he has to figure out, what can I do based upon what that defense just did. And I know a lot of times they just late to get to the line of scrimmage, and that may be a problem as well.
And I get that. I get what you said. But, bro, they're giving him too much. Like, you can't have a check for every movement. Like, they giving him for every movement.
What y'all playing defense with Coach Saban? Every time somebody move, I'm checking for something.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Somebody going motion.
But I'm telling y'all, like,
somebody stepped off the ball, we check.
Man,
as an offensive person that blocks, I'm telling you, we make that shit too complicated.
I agree with you.
Making it too complicated. Your best protection gonna be dogged on jet slide protection. Let's make it easy. And if you got 5 men down, if you got 5 men down, you got 5 covering the offensive line. You go dog it on 5 down or what they call it, Vegas sometime, whatever it is. You know that you got our O-line got them first 5, and whoever you got as a running back is the next person that come free. And the next person come through, Ty, that's your guy. You got to be hot off somebody. Or if I ain't got no doggone protection as a running back, I'm free release, I'm hot. Like, people got to know that. Like,
sometimes, but like you said, I think we just try to be too damn perfect.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we can just make it simple.
Just simple, because like it's what it looked like at the beginning of the year, man. It was just simple.
Like, even being able to, you can't run real bootlegs like that sometimes, because now you send another motion. Like, it's so many motions and shifts. It's like, it get complicated, man. Trying to set the right protection every time. Like, you can't, it ain't going to be set like that every time. But he do got to be able to trust the running back to going to be able to have his backside, or that doggone on left tackle going to be able to protect him.
Hey, listen, I'll be out there taking all the time. Hey, look, make sure you help him, block him.
Yeah, I think chipping got to be big for this game. I definitely think so.
I got a wild take that involves this super chat.
Thank you, Big Bill, for that $7 super chat.
If it's up to me, and guys, I know I'm about to probably piss a lot of people in chat off, because the Bama Nation is different based off the way y'all have been bred to win. All you guys are absolutely wired different than any humans on planet Earth.
Yeah,
If it was up to me, you'd see a shit ton of deer, because guess what, guys? We're now playing professional football, and we're about to do a little thing like the NFL called a tournament. After this relic of an SEC game, if I'm DeBoer and Kirby, I'm having a little phone call this week and be like, hey, we're in NFL. We're playing a professional model now. Let's treat it like the professionals. What do professional teams do in the last week of the NFL season if they're a lock for the playoff? They bench every damn starter, because Georgia lost a starting quarterback in this game last year, and it probably cost them a damn national title. I might play this like an NFL game and make a mockery of it, because it's a dinosaur that don't damn matter anyway, and you'd see a whole lot of damn AK deer.
But for us, it does matter, because if we lose, we
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope,
Yes,
because that's the death knell to the SEC championship. If they drop an SEC championship loser out, you will not see another SEC championship game in your lifetime. Book it.
Yeah, but I tell you what, I would not leave it in the committee hands, because if Georgia lose, I mean, you lost twice to the same guy, to the same team. If Bama lose, like, that's 3. So I wouldn't put it. They always try to win. Yeah, I don't give it, like, they gonna make us an example. I wouldn't even leave it in the committee hands. Definitely, they would definitely see a lot of AK deer, regardless, because that mug can play, bro.
Always
like
a ball.
I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a switch that's gonna hit, and I'm telling you, he's gonna be a part of it.
And Trent, the hole in the argument this year is Bama's got 2 losses, but a 1-loss, but 2 1-loss teams going in there, and it don't matter. Got it. This game don't matter, but I get your point that the committee's acting weird with all the fine print of how they can drop teams or whatnot. I just don't see how you drop an S, even if you're in the title game, dropping them out would be.
Here's the reality of it, Petty. If we lose by some chance, and the committee does not let Alabama in, and you look at Alabama, what they did this season, ranked matchups, beat Tennessee, still ranked, beat Vandy, still ranked, beat Georgia, still ranked,
ranked at the time,
Missouri, still ranked. So again, you're going to tell me the team that beat 4 of your ranked teams is not worthy because they lost their second conference game and their 3rd overall loss, and you're going to move ahead of them. Other teams that didn't play in the game in the same conference.
I understand it. I just
because
feel
if
like
Alabama don't go, you're gonna let Ole Miss in, you're gonna let Oklahoma in, you're gonna let the other 2 teams, potentially 3 in that didn't play the championship, but the one that lost it, you're gonna not let in.
You can't do it.
Speaking of
that, we say it.
I know.
You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
No, I say that, and then you say that, and I'm like, well, we are in the world of batshit crazy, so no.
Well, Petty, this person was thinking along the same lines as you were. We got GOAT strategies. Elephant in the room. Question is, if Ty's struggling again, will DeBoer have the courage to pull him and play Mack and Russell? Who wants to take that?
No.
People don't realize, like, Mike,
this is a conversation that needs to end here. So, Trent, go ahead.
Yeah, to me, like, his struggles are not struggles. I mean, like, he's had turnovers, right? But like I said, a lot of his turnovers ain't been on Matt. I mean, ain't been on Ty. And so, I mean, I think that he's getting happy feet, and I think it's taking a wear on him. But I think this is the week that, you know, he got to suck that stuff up and know that, hey, bro, at the end of the day, pause. At the end of the day, bro, this is a championship game. You know, it is not a regular season game. It is a championship game, and this is part of your legacy. And for real, to be real, y'all, like, I don't like how they've been playing them when we play like teams that he need to be getting reps on. Like, they let him play a quarter and a half in games that Ty's a first-year quarterback. He still needs to get some type of experience.
He needs the experience. And
yeah, like, he still needs
line does not help him.
That's what I'm.
Look, he getting happy. He think he happy feet the damn penguin because he ain't really got the time. He back to that bankhead bouncing. Like, he hitting the cha-cha slide.
If they not playing a big game, though, like, think about how much football Ty really play, too, though. Like, Ty ain't playing that much football if he ain't playing in a big game.
Mm-hmm. Got a shout out to Don Parker. Got $10 coming our way. We appreciate you, brother. Now is the time for this team to play complimentary football. Now is the time to find a mean streak. Everything's in front of this team to play for. Oh, and Trent did it for The Rock. That's a Rikishi reference.
Oh. Rock. I ain't from Little Rock. I'm Pensacola. I ain't know what we
talk about after dark, Reggie. I got a funny story about Bankhead that can't be told on air.
You All right, Ephraim, Brent Venables defense versus Kirby Smart defense. Who you got?
I like Brent Venables, man. Like, you got to have certain guys to play that defense that Kirby and all us have, bro, to be, like, very successful. But I like Brent Venables, dog. He know how to scheme up some shit, bro. I like Venables.
He knows how to scheme, but I'm going to take Kirby because the adjustments, my God, the man is masterful at his adjustments.
And you know who he learned that from, right? It'll be so funny. We'll be in cover, whatever, and then boom. All we going to do is change 2 damn people. That's all it takes sometimes. And it be new money out there. Instead of skinny, we going to play skate, baby. Let's do it. That's a cover 6 reference.
Got a question for Trent. Hell Baby TV 404 Trent, how do you feel about Kroll coming in next year? Him and Deere will be deadly with Hill being the bruiser.
I think
Xavier Kroll
from
nice.
watching him, watching him and watching his demeanor, and I got to see him at the camp a little bit, and watching film on him, I think he's going to be the home run hitter that we've been looking for. And I think this if they go back to it, I think this could be the shift of being able to be back of a balanced offense, as far as being able to have a good run game consistently. Now, I don't know what offensive line they're going to break in with them, because I don't care what you say. I don't give a dang how good you is if you don't have an O-line, because every one of those guys in that backfield right now, it was all 5 stars or 4 stars. So if you don't have no O-line to help you out, you're going to have the same results that these guys having this year. Not saying the O-line, it ain't an O-line. I don't know what it is, because when those guys want to come play and move the ball, like, they come to play. Like that first half they played last week, bro, it was unstoppable. Like, I don't know how we got away from it or what happened when they went in that doggone room, that locker room, but if we can play like that the second half, like, bro, we're going to be unstoppable. But I think we're going to be in good hands.
One last question. This is for Reggie from Tough as Nails. Reggie, did Coach Saban ever take over defensive play calling for Kirby?
No. If anything, he gave his input on everything, about what he thinks should be going on. But majority of the time, Kirby calling it, Kirby letting it rip.
Man, I know y'all heard what Kirby said the other day. He said, and they was talking about the Lane sending out the data texts. They be having jokes about Coach Saban. He said, I can tell you this, Lane got more ass shooters than I got, and Nick been my homeboy. He Lane daddy.
Hey, I'll tell y'all this though.
Hey, there you go. I knew
Here
you
we
gonna
go.
do it. I
Here
knew
we
you
go.
gonna do it.
You do it.
I'm gonna tell you this though. You give me 100 over 7. I'm getting the hell on too. Shit, I get it. Lord, I feel like everybody love that loyalty. I'm sorry, I gotta say this one time, because that's really the elephant in the room right now. Justin, I'm sorry, but I gotta say this.
Hey, this is your room.
You give me the opportunity, and I get it. But you give me 100 over 7, and you give me $25 million a year to be able to go recruit. And then I ain't gonna lie, you going to one of the best atmospheres in college football, one of the best college towns in college football. People want to go that way because you're 45 minutes from New Orleans. You can go eat, and you can eat good in Baton Rouge. As a football player, as a kid, and Lane Cool is a fan. One of my favorite coaches ever.
Reggie, hold on. I want to set this straight, because I do want this part to be accurate. You nailed the last part. That was the reason. He wasn't going to make more money at LSU, and he wasn't going to have more NIL at LSU. That's a myth.
All that's a lie, Reggie.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry, y'all giving out false information.
No, but Reggie, I'll tell you this. He walked off the field after the Georgia game. And this is where I think he's short-sighted, because a year prior, he had the second best roster next to Ohio State and lost 3 games. And you had the Walter Nolans, the Trey Amoses, the Harris. You were able to beat some of the big. But I'll say this, and it's only on Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin walked off the field this year against Georgia, though, and said, I can't get the players consistently here to do it year in and year out. And I needed a couple of players, and he named them by name. And this is where the money is. And when he says it's not about money, it's true. He named 3 players that were at other SEC institutions that he thought would have made a difference. And he said, we offered the same money, but they went there because of the sticker. So in the end of the day, he didn't, in Lane Kiffin's mind, whether you're an Ole Miss fan or whatever, it was never, he was honest. It wasn't about the money. Ole Miss honestly threw up the money. He didn't feel like year in and year out he could win over with the same amount of money with the sticker on the helmet. And
here's the thing about it.
That's what you said, Ricky. LSU,
nobody
LSU did a better job.
Mississippi? No, listen, when Mississippi State and Ole Miss, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Nobody wants
not a damn thing.
No, look. And that, look, I love, and look, this will elephant in the room. I love Ole Miss, big Ole Miss fan. I'm never going to argue LSU is one of the best jobs outside of Alabama. When it's like a prostitute, which it's hot, but when it goes bad, you're going to wake up and maybe something cut off and cats in the room and it's just crazy. But when she's hot, It's one of the hottest there is. A caveman won a national title there. A grass-eating moron named Les Miles won a national title there. I know Nick did. He's the greatest ever. But guys that Lane Kiffin views as lesser thans have won titles there, and he knows for a fact, if I can do this at Ole Miss, and this is where I'm be honest, I can go to LSU, and holy shit, what can I bring in talent-wise? And that's what Nick Saban and Pete Carroll told him. You can go to LSU, and you're going to get all the talent you need.
You're going to get everything he needs, and and I think he should finally get him a defensive coordinator. I feel like that's going to be top tier. No offense to Pete Golden, but he gonna get some guys that want to come and coach. You feel what I'm saying?
No. Look. He wants to be mentioned in the breath with Nick Saban and Kirby Smart.
Oh, he's about to. I'm gonna lie. He might. Now this rivalry finna strike back up. I think.
People do not understand, Reggie.
Look at Trent face.
Nobody wants to go to Mississippi.
Nobody.
I'm just going to go to Oxford. Let me just call it what it is. I'm gonna just call it what it is.
Now you go, y'all just gonna hurt my feelings now. All right, come on.
They all ganging up on
I'm
you.
gonna say the truth. As a young black male at the time, I had no desire to go to the state of Mississippi.
No, I get. Well, Marvin, you were also a 5-star linebacker in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. You weren't leaving.
I'm just telling you, nobody wants to go to the state of Mississippi.
No, you were. I get your.
Heck, I don't even want to be here.
I don't. I can't argue against this. So you're dead on.
I tell you, we do need to find out one important thing, guys. Who's going to win this matchup? Alabama versus Georgia. Predictions, chat. Go ahead and tell us what the score is going to be. Start us out, Marvin, then to Trent, Reggie, and Daniel. Alabama versus Georgia, the SEC championship. What you got?
Well, I'm glad I have Trent on here. I can't remember if this would apply to Reggie or not, but I know it applies to Trent. It's not easy to beat a team twice in 1 year. Trent, you all did it in 2011 when you lost to LSU. And then you had to play them again in the national. You beat them. I was on the other side of that. We played Florida in 99 in the swamp. We beat them in the swamp. And we ended up beating them in the SEC championship. So we got both sides here. So again, Trent, you know the other side. Like when you lost to them, that feeling, and it motivated y'all to go win. We beat them in Florida, so we knew we could beat them again. And we took that mentality into that game. So we beat them for the second time that season to win the SEC championship. But it's not easy to do because I want Trent to tell you, when you understand those deficiencies of your opponent and you have the roster to exploit them, man, that's a recipe for disaster. But going into this game, I feel like Bama has the weapons to get it done. With our deficiencies and the way I know Kirby likes to think, I'm going to go 27-28. Bama.
Okay. Yeah, but it's definitely hard to beat a team twice, especially a team like Georgia, that on paper should be between them, Bama, Ohio State, should be the best teams in the nation every year. On paper, it's so hard to beat them, especially when they got a game plan and they were shutting you down in the second half and you didn't adjust to those their adjustments. It's tough, and so all they're going to do is keep looking at the film because it's a copycat league that you have been bad on, and they're going to keep building off that. Now, what I can say, I just don't feel like it's experience-wise, Georgia got enough on offense, experience-wise. And I think we win 33-10.
Oh, I would love to have that. Please, no anxiety. Have one game.
I would like that just go. I won't get 47,000 texts from all these text chains and freaking out. That'd be great.
I'm responsible. Reggie.
Yeah. It's going to like SEC championship, always a defensive battle, man. I know it's going to be a defensive game. If we can get our guys, man, to focus and keep the main thing, set the edges. And I think, what's my guy, 42, what's his name?
Yanze Pierre.
If my guy can get going and cause havoc, they're going to be in a world of trouble.
Him and LT together. Woo.
Nah, I got 4-2, man. He been consistently getting off that pill all year.
You right.
And the first couple weeks he wasn't really playing, right? But when he got his opportunity, guess what he did? He ran with it. And I think my boy Bray gonna do what he do. My favorite play on the defense, man. And I think this game, man, if Ty can take some chances, man, but just take care of the ball, but we gonna be straight. I got 24-30. Bama.
Okay. Petty, you're the last
Marvin, what did you
voice.
say score-wise? I don't repeat it. I didn't hear it. So
28-27.
Okay.
27-28.
All right, man. No, I agree. It's going to be a defensive game. I do think it's going to be a chess, almost like a chess match stalemate. And it's, I go back to what Trent said earlier. It's going, who's the cleanest going to end up winning it? I think that is going to be Bama. I like Ty's ability to make plays more than I do Gunner's. I like Bama's defense better than I like Georgia's. 24-17 Alabama.
Love it. All right. Great stuff, guys. This is probably one of the best shows of the year. That's why we have legends here. Before we go, tell the folks how they can find you in all social media outlets. Starts out Marvin, then Trent, Reggie, and Petty. Definitely pop your stuff.
You can find me on Instagram, Constant45. You can find me on X, Constant451. I'm easy to find.
You can definitely find me on Instagram, man. That's trich33_. You can definitely find me on the Dynasty every Tuesday. And we definitely we do something every Sunday night around about 8 o'clock. Me, AJ, and Chris Stewart. It's been a monster show, and we'll be having fun. And listen, man, y'all, stay tuned, because Bama Standard and the Dynasty has been taking over, man, and I love it, man. I appreciate y'all too, man, because y'all definitely, man, has set the tone long before we did. And man, listen, just watching y'all develop, man, it's been great.
Thank you, brother. And
Yeah, we
man, thank you
appreciate
for
that.
coming on, man. You know, you guys do great work as well, man. So, you know, I'm always proud, man, every time I see my brothers out here giving their gifts to the world.
I'm hearing collaboration. Can we make that happen, Trent?
Hey, man, you know, talk to the right people, man. So, hey.
I'm talking to him.
Is Reggie going to be on the grill? And Reggie going to be there frying fish?
So we
gotta
have a whole
get him to
tailgate
get
going
that
on.
lamb chops, y'all. Look, Reggie make a mean.
No, I need Reggie on the
can cook
grill
now.
and frying fish.
He make a bad. The lamb chop ain't got no hope in this household over here, ain't there, Reggie?
No,
I like lamb chops. I'm from the country. Give me a fish fry and get on the grill, baby.
Well, let's do it.
You know, I like the smoke. You know, I made a brisket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this past Thanksgiving, I smoked my turkey. I smoked my brisket, but I also did some smoked jerk ribs too.
See, that's what I'm saying. So whatever gonna happen. We gonna need Reggie there with a special budget for, you know.
Yeah, man. You know, I get on that grill, man. I love smoking food. That's probably my favorite thing to do.
3, 2, 1 it on those ribs, or how you got a different way you go?
I can't give out my secrets. I'll give you a call.
You'll have to get on the side, because I get on the side. I smoke the turkey, man. I get on that smoker as well.
Yeah, because last year I did a traditional way, you know. I put the turkey on the smoker last year, but I put his whole this year. I said, man, let me break it back, push it down, and lay it flat and spread it out.
It's called snap, man. I did that.
Yeah, man, and you know, I injected her. You know, I put a little butter in there with a condensed salt-free butter, so it ain't too salty. You know what I'm saying? Then I did my thing on it, put my rub on it, spread it out, and did what I had to do.
It sounds like we need to get an event going. So, folks, let's find some sponsors. Let's get this thing done right.
We can do it, man. There's a bunch of guys that we used to play with at Bama, man. Ed Stinson used to get on that thing heavy. Trader Priest used to get on that grill heavy, man.
I just seen Ed not too long ago.
Man, so I think, you know, my boy Ryan Anderson get on that grill too, man. I think we should do an event. Do an event in the summer, man. Sometime I think we get everybody back, old, young. And man, you know.
Now hold on. If we gonna have a barbecue cook-off, I gotta answer my damn self now. I gotta.
No, what I'm saying, like, man, look here. I just got an idea, man. Call me on the side, Marvin. I think we can make it happen. I think we should do a big reunion of everybody, man. We don't do that. I feel like.
I tell you, plain truth. It's called spatchcock. Yeah. Spatchcock that bitch, and you do it for about half the time.
So, folks, you're hearing it right now. So, if you want to be a part of this, let's get the sponsors up. Anyone who's got a small business or a big business, let's get it together. This summer, we're going to have a huge event, Bama Standard event.
Let's do it.
Big
I think it'll be good. And then all the fans can come see guys they once cheered for. Get some. The young guy probably don't know how to cook boiled water, but you know how they go.
They got the ramen noodles.
Yeah,
Reggie.
But I think just be good, man. Like I know a lot of guys see us on Twitter talking our shit, but I think, man, if we got issues with one another, let's all bring it together, man, and we can. A lot of guys who ain't seen guys in a long time, man, that'll be good.
For that though, Reggie. I don't know that.
Man, who give a damn, man? We grown. We too old to be doing all that other dumb shit, man. Look, we grown. Shit, we got a problem with a guy. Talk to him. Let's get this shit out the way, cause man, like we lose it.
They wrap too tight now.
Man, they might not be, but man, look here. Man, it's a few people I done lost over the last few weeks, man, and I'm like, man, life too short. Man, give a huge shout out to my guy Brian Harden, man. He was a great mentor to me, man. I don't know if you ever got a chance to meet Brian, but one of my favorite people ever, man. And but life too short, man, to be all on that shit that we was angry about as kids. Reggie, we grown men now.
You're right, and to your point, we do need to do it because again, I've buried 4 teammates from Alabama, 4 already.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't lost like 2 or 3. So shit, man, look at it. And then I got my one of my closest teammates I came in with at Bama, man, going fighting. He got cancer right now. So shoot, there's a lot going on, man. And bro,
let's make it happen.
Let's make this shit happen. Let's figure it out, man. Let's figure it out for real.
Matter of fact, we can take the money raised and we can donate to help him out.
Oh shit, we could do that too. But trust me, he had the Mayo Clinic. He good.
All right, cool. Hey, good point by Kenny here, man. Instead of A Day, let's have a big Bama Standard Day where we put this all together. So, folks, we're serious. If you want to sponsor this event,
man, let's figure it out, man. Let's figure it out.
I say we get us a home game. Let's do something for the home game.
That too.
Hold on, time. I'm going to interject on the home game for one reason and one reason only. Unless you can do something for us, Trent. If you can get a hotel that's willing to give us rooms at a normal human price, not what they charging on games. I live in Atlanta.
I stay in Houston.
So when we come to talk,
yeah, okay.
Patty, do you still have that?
Yeah,
but I'm good. Well, man, I come to tell I'm good. But still, it's for other guys.
Reggie, hold on. Right, I'm looking at for everyone.
That's what I'm saying too. Like I get what you're saying.
$500 a night.
Yeah.
Anybody trying to do that?
Yeah.
Real quick, we got a new member to the network, Donald Helms, 2731. Hey, thank you for being a part of the family. Welcome in. But Reggie, where can they find you?
I love y'all, but I got to go. I got to go put some turf on my rooftop right now. So
do that, man. We appreciate you, brother. We love you.
All right, y'all be good.
Never fails, Reggie goes deep soul on us.
And I hit you, Reggie.
Hold on now.
You always, every time I'm on this set with you, man, you go deep soul on me. Man.
I got to, man. Like, man, life is too precious, man. Shit.
I love it, man.
It's precious. So
you give me every time, Reggie.
All right, now. All right, but y'all, no, Marvin hit me. Justin, man, we need to figure this out. Let's do it.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
All right.
And you can follow him on Twitter or X, wherever you called it, at Reggie Ragland. He's not hard to find. Petty.
Man, Petty_Daniel. I'm here on Tuesday nights, the Bama Standard. And look, man, I take for granted sitting on the show with Marvin every night. I cut up with him like he's my boy. But man, I kind of forget until we get on these shows and he starts cutting up with these legends that, we get to swim in some deep water with some awesome guys. So I'm here every Tuesday night with the absolute legends of Alabama, always on here with legend Marvin Constant. But man, getting to share the stage with Trent Richardson, who, look, one of the best to ever freaking cut loose on that field, is always a pleasure.
Man, Petty, you talk about Trent. Trent know
man, listen,
how I feel about him. Because Trent know what I see. See, here's the thing. I'm giving you a compliment and you want to talk about me, see?
No. I wanted to give you some of this love. I'm going to let you hold it for me.
See?
I got balls over here beside me too now, if need be.
No, I'm talking about the crystals.
Oh, my bad. But no, Trent does have a special place in my heart, man. I seen Trent at a time, man, that was one of the lowest times for my family, doing good work, man, and just being on the block, being on the scene during the worst disaster that ever hit Tuscaloosa. Again, I'm down there helping my family, so I ain't even had time to stop and chop it up with him because we're in the middle of trying to salvage whatever we can salvage after that damn tornado. And I seen him out there giving out water. Like I said, I wanted to stop, but I had too much going on with my family. So, man, again, one of the most humble, nicest people you ever meet, man. And I will always hold a level of respect for this man that he could never imagine, just off that one thing alone. Because, again, at our lowest moment, he didn't have to be out there giving out water. He didn't have to be, but he was out there.
Man, I appreciate you. And so when people were talking to me, man, listen, I'm laid back, like Marv said. Like, it's only Marv and Red can get me out of character, make me go back and forth with them about different ages of teams, right? It's only them two. But,
I love it. Yeah. Love people got a glimpse of like a cross generation locker room talk.
Oh yeah, we'd have been in each other's face. We probably did a 1-on-1. Both of us probably been laid on our back, getting up doing an old football drill. That's just how the locker room is when it came to, our class and, how they grew up and, how we raised the younger guys too. So, man, it's just different, man, but it's fun and love. That was family, faith, and football for us. You know what I'm saying? So, man, listen, I had fun with this, man. Listen, I appreciate y'all, man, but most definitely, man, let's get this event going.
Let's do it.
We got a super chat from Don Parker. Balls.
Parker, go to sleep.
But man.
Hey, Trent, why don't you do it for favor?
Oh,
you ask Coach Saban if he can get us some block of rooms at the Alamite for a reasonable price, and we can do it during the season.
So I got a crazy story about Coach Saban with a hotel room. My freshman year, and I know we gotta get off here. My freshman year, Rub Church. We used to do this thing. I don't know if y'all used to do it. We used to do this thing. We used to do the boom phase with the DBs. It'd be the running backs against the DBs or the linebackers, whatever it was. This time it was the cornerbacks, and so they jumped Roy, Javier them. They jumped Roy in the room. This and that. So we looking for him. And so I'm following the OG. OG, he a couple doors ahead of me though. He walking, trying to find, knocking on doors. And so we on this floor, and it says players floor. It don't say so. You got a coach's floor too, and it says it. So we go past that floor. We on the players only floor, and he knocking on doors. He instead of walking, he hit this one door, and I'm 2 doors behind him, and I just see him take off. Guess who come out to the door? Coach Saban. Coach Saban had his night clothes on too. Coach ain't had no shirt on or nothing. What up, dog? 3, what you need? Oh, Coach, I'm looking for Roy, Coach. And you hear Roy at the end of the hall laughing his tail off. But bro, that most scariest moment in history of all, like knocking on his door, and I didn't actually knock on it, but and it's about 12 at night, maybe 1 at night. Like we supposed to be in the bed. So, bro, it was crazy.
So he walks out with leopard print boxers and Cavassier.
Listen, we were playing against Mississippi State. I know that for a fact. And how the rooms are set up, it was kind of like set up to where like it was kind of like a mall inside, not like a mall, but it was kind of like a water fountain inside. And so we knocked on his door, and bro, he came out with the hairy patchy chest, 40-year-old virgin chest. It was like, Coach, my bad, Coach. I was looking for Roy.
Hey Trent, I got one better for you. We playing in the Orange Bowl in Miami. The morning of the game, we walk in the hotel reeking. Me and 2 other people, I ain't gonna name no names. When I say we was reeking, it was all of 5:45 a.m. Who is the first person we see in the lobby but the head?
Mom, I gotta go. You finna make me pee on myself. I gotta go.
Hey, real quick, shout out to our guy. Shout out to our guy, Freddie Millens. Thank you, sir, for being in the chat.
Yeah. All right, man. Y'all have a good one, man. And
hey,
man, appreciate y'all. Roll Tide.
We appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, everybody who was a part of the show tonight. Thank you for the super chats. Let's go do our thing Saturday, and we'll be here for the post game. Roll Tide, everybody.
Roll Tide.